Hey man, how's it going?
Oh hey, I'm fine. I'm just thinking about Ninjago.
That show about Lego ninjas, right?
Yeah, one of my favorite shows. I haven't really kept up with anything new though, so I've just been rewatching the old episodes.
Haven't you watched them so many times though?
I have. It just shows how much love I have for them. Up all the way to the Hands of Time season. It was actually supposed to end after 2 seasons.
Why did they keep going?
The IP was popular with the toys in the show. Though, maybe should have ended after 2 seasons.
Why is that?
Backed by popular demand, the teams behind Ninjago, show and toy-wise continue with the IP, with the same writers, cast, and various directors returning. What can go wrong? Okay. Like I said in the last video, sometimes I wish the story ended on season 2. Because, well, if the show were to continue either way, there has to be some backtreading. Don't understand? Well, let's jump into the new season, subtitled Rebooted.
Wait, it's a reboot?
No, it's not actually a reboot. It's just what it's called.
Ever since the Golden Ninja defeated the Overlord, all is peaceful in New Ninjago City.
Hey, did you guys hear the news?
There's trouble, danger, an emergency, oh, a new menace.
No?
But there is a new enemy.
Welcome to Borg Industries. I'm Pixel.
Zane has an admirer. Let's go. He's listening. Why did he give us new ninja outfits? And what exactly are these? Technoblades located. Oh, Lord. Ninja! So these technoblades can hack into their systems.
So, what do you say we do a little hack attack?
Get ready for the new hard-hitting episodes of Ninjago. Rebooted.
Ninja! 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 Come on, we're gonna do it again. We just jump up, kick back, whip around and spin. Ninja! Jump up, kick back, whip around and spin.
Okay, it's a new era for the show, so it calls for a new intro. We already know the main cast and the personalities at this point, so it makes sense to brush by it. The important factor is the theming of the intro, which is future technology based. It is also called for a small remix of The Weekend Whip, which is more electronic. I'm fine with this intro, I don't have a problem with it.
Episode 27, The Surge.
The ultimate battle. The battle that would end all battles. Ninjago City soon became New Ninjago City. But without an enemy to fight, the age of the ninja came to an end. Hey, how about a little privacy? Whoa, this isn't supposed to be in here. Lights, please.
Okay. So Kai, Cole, Jay, Zane, and Nia are now teachers, while Lloyd has become the sole protector of Ninjago, it seems. There is no evil, and the Overlord was defeated, so why still be ninjas, right? Kinda, in the previous ending, they said they will be ready for anything, and they don't seem to be ready for anything because, there's some quick off-screen lore. The elemental blades are now gone,
I miss our elemental weapons.
backtreading, and Jay and Nia seem to have taken a step back in their relationship.
Hi, Miss Nia. I saved you some pudding.
What did we talk about?
Oh, right. Boundaries.
Backtreading. Okay. Oh, and Nia got an outfit upgrade. Looks nice. Also, Ninjago City no longer looks boring. It has become New Ninjago City, with great technological advancements, thanks to a new character named Cyrus Borg. The crew takes their students to the city for a field trip to the Borg Tower, which was built on top of where the final battle has taken place. Nothing can go wrong with that. We meet Pixel, who turns on Zane.
You are Zane, a droid like me. What does Zane stand for?
I stand for peace, freedom, and courage in the face of all who threaten
She means your
Ninjago.
name, Tinhead.
I guess I'm just Zane.
Permission to scan?
Permission granted?
Yeah, hey, I don't blame him. The four meet Cyrus Borg, who gives them a statue containing new outfits and new weapons called the Technoblades. The reason for this is because, well, the Overlord is back. What? we'll get to that. Spotting the Technoblades, the city goes haywire as the Overlord has control of the technology. Also, the Technoblades have the power to hack into a system and take control, so no elemental powers in those weapons. I don't see how the new outfits are supposed to disguise the ninjas when they correlate with their colors and their new masks don't even hide the hair.
I've also given you new outfits to help block the facial recognition software.
Black ninja, blue ninja, red ninja, white ninja, golden ninja not identified.
Just saying. Lloyd comes in and helps the four, but Ari needs to escape the city as the Overlord doesn't want to fight, but captured Lloyd to take his golden power. With some trickery and Wu now captured, the ninjas escape. Tomorrow is another day. Oh, and pixel scanning Zane was not a kink thing, she just wanted his schematics to create the Overlord's new army, that being the Ninjoids. Okay. A few problems with this episode. I would be fine with there being a new evil, like the final battle thing was specific to the Overlord. But him coming back, it just feels lazy. Although, like, it's kind of like a ghost thing where you build something on top of it and they haunt like the new building or something like that, I don't know. Another thing, shouldn't the ninjas still have their elemental weapons? They made it a big deal for them to be always prepared for the future, so why get rid of the things that will help you? One last thing, the episode kicks off the most stupidest subplot, and that is the love triangle between Nia, Jay, and Cole. Well, I get to it into later episodes. This is already so forced because Nia is convinced that perhaps Cole is her perfect match. After all, Machine told her even though they barely had any interactions or chemistry at all in the past. This isn't what I meant that they should give more stuff for Cole to do. It is a fine episode, but it is kicked off to be so forced and lazy so far.
Episode 28, The Art of the Silent Fist.
So New Ninjago City is in ruin with the Overlord in search of Lloyd.
This bro is holeless. I repeat, this bro is holeless.
Man, the residents sure should move out at this point.
You better wear this. It will scramble their signal so they can't find you.
Yeah, this is sweet.
Yeah, that outfit is not gonna fool anyone either. Anyways, Garmadon is now Sensei Garmadon, teaching his own students, so the crew visits to lay low. Though, because of trauma, Garmadon wants to stay away from weapons at all costs. I like that detail very much. It's development.
I recognize that look.
What look? I wasn't looking.
2 boys, 1 heart.
Am I that obvious? What do I do? Jay's the only one who makes me laugh, but Cole's not Jay.
No. No, Nia never had any interaction with Cole at all the past 2 seasons. Stop! Unless I missed something. Which is fair because I miss a lot of stuff. Shut up! This episode is one of those where the lesson is very straightforward as well. Let the opponent fight themselves.
Perfect.
Meanwhile, Zane and Pixel fight. Why does she have Nia's screams? We learned that the Technoblades have the power to wipe the Overlord virus. The crew escapes, except Misako. She's kind of ridden out for the rest of the season. Honestly, that's fine, because now we get to have interactions between son and father.
If the Overlord wants my son, I'm not letting him out of my sight.
The new plan is for Lloyd to get far away as possible while the others go to shut down the power to weaken the Overlord's army.
I was curious to understand why you are so different.
We're all different, but I don't feel so different around you.
I am not different. I'm Pixel, the primary interactive external assisted lifeform, and your repairs are complete.
Rooting for you, Zane.
You know, Cole, you don't get the credit you deserve.
What do you mean?
I mean, you always put others ahead of yourself. I know the other ninja get all the attention, but I just want you to know you're a good guy.
Don't tell Jay.
Even the writers know they haven't given enough attention to Cole. But this is not the way!
The only chance we have of getting in there is to stay out of sight. There's no way we can take them all on.
You mean we get to be ninja for a change?
Wow, the writers also know that they haven't done enough stealth scenes for the ninja. See? Just what I said.
Welcome to the future.
I'm pretty sure that line was just included for promo. Which it was.
Welcome to the future.
Not much else to say about this episode other than the writers realizing some stuff. The power is shut down, including Pixel. Still rooting for you, Zane. And Garmadon and Lloyd go on foot.
Episode 29. Blackout.
Apparently, even becoming the Golden Ninja, Lloyd has still yet to unlock his full potential. Like he didn't just do that in the last finale. Obviously, there are a lot more powers that could be added to this logic of power, but damn, way to ruin the fun of that, Garmadon. The Overlord's hard drive has been stolen and brought back by a mysterious person who uses Ninjroid Wu to find the ninja. At the time, I had no idea who this was. We'll get to that. The ninja laid low at the junkyard to get parts to get back to New Ninjago City, with Zane deciding to give half of his power source to Pixel.
You gave me half your power source. My processor does not compute.
You are the only one who knows Borg's system. You are vital to the mission. And you are vital to me.
Rooting for you, Zane.
Robot love, call me a sucker, but if they've got half of what you and Jay have...
Nia and Jay? Judging from perfect match compatibility, perhaps Nia and Cole would be a closer comparison.
Nia and Cole are a better match?
Don't you mean Jay? Perhaps her processor was damaged.
My processor is fully operational. The perfect match for Nia isn't Jay, but Cole.
Cole's her perfect match?
Damn it, Pixel, stop! Fight ensues.
I couldn't do Spinjitzu.
Your heart. Dividing it must have inhibited your fighting ability.
Guess I have poor timing.
What? Wait, really? Is that really how Zane's elemental powers work? Was he built to have those powers? If not, how did he get those powers? I mean, do like elemental powers inherit mechanical robot stuff? I don't know. The ninja eventually win the fight with the stranger and Wu escaping, but the stranger leaves a clue of his identity. Going back to Lloyd, he eventually is able to tap into his Move Mountains power. Then it is told that the clue of the stranger is a serpentine scale. Okay, it's obvious now. Also, he tricks the ninja into sending the distress signal to Lloyd, so now they know the location of Lloyd and Garmadon. This episode is actually quite nice. There's not too much going on, but there's enough where we get decent action and Lloyd development.
Episode 30. The Curse of the Golden Master.
The ninja make it back to the city.
Lucky for us, the last Serpentine were sealed within a tomb right under the city, so it's about time we pay them a little visit.
Wait, how do they know the Serpentine were sealed away under the city? That's never come up in their conversations. Well, apparently the tomb has been unlocked, and it being long enough where Scales f***s and had a son who has grown a bit. Apparently. Oh, there.
Did I ever tell you I am fluent in the language of the sea?
Right, Mr. Dareth.
That's Mr. Brown Ninja to you, Sally. I told him, leave the Brown Ninja alone, or else I'd be serving fish sticks.
Well, what are you, Eric? A gay fish?
He's still great. So the Serpentine have gone straight, living their lives underground. We also learned that in one of the Serpentine's legends, a Golden Master will rise with power equal to the first Spinjitzu Master to unleash evil upon the land. Are they referring to Lloyd? Well, not really. It's pretty easy to assume that it's actually the Overlord as he seeks to use the golden power. We also learned that the first Spinjitzu Master created the Serpentine. Interesting. They also say they have been warning about the curse, even using the Great Devourer to scare the people. I'm at a loss here. Are they referring to when the Great Devourer was first used, or the second time, which is what we see? It's not clear. They mentioned sealing themselves away, but that would be referring to recently, because we know they are sealed away by the people in the first place because of the Serpentine War. And my brain hurts while writing this, damn it. Anyways, Borg gives his blessing for Pixel to be with Zane.
Pixel, remember this. You belong to no one. If you want to be with Zane, then You should be with him.
Oh, so cute. Then we're back to the Serpentine, and are now under attack. Well, is it just me, or does the spinjitzu look boring now? I don't know. It's not visually effective, unlike from the pilots. I don't know what happened here. The ninja win, as usual, but Lloyd loses as he is captured by Pythor.
Hello, old chum.
Pythor, I thought you were...
Gone? Actually, I suffered a worse fate, digested in the bowels of the Devourer. He can wreak havoc on one's complexion. Fortunately for Wu, he escaped unscathed.
I actually like the white design of him, and the voice is changed a bit as he had more changes in his body compared to Wu while in the Devourer. Quite cool. Horrifying, but cool. This is still a decent episode. I just don't have much to say about this one. Though a detail I just noticed, when there's a shiny piece on an outfit, there is a reflection. I'm not sure if that's new or not, but I just noticed it. It's a cool animation detail.
Episode 31. Enter the Digiverse.
It's video game time!
If we digitize the ninja and Technoblades using my experimental technology, you could fight him on his own turf, inside the Digiverse.
What do you mean, inside the Digiverse? Weren't you listening? He's going to put us into the video game.
I know! I just wanted to hear it again.
But since the Overlord has some golden power now, the playing field leans towards him as this technology has more power now. Also, Pythor doesn't have the voice from the last episode, so now is a throwaway detail.
The Technoblades are on the top floor. What are you waiting for? Get rid of that door!
Sad. Anyways, this episode does include a lot of tension, like, oh man, what's going to happen? Is Lloyd going to break free? Will the ninja be able to reboot the system? Pretty good tension and action here. Also, some neat visuals going on. But I hate when the bad guys do that slow action to stop the good guys. It becomes so obvious that they aren't going to win. Well, it's obvious from the get-go. Whatever.
Do it!
Wait, so the ninjoids are outfits? How does that make sense? I thought they were just parts. Really?
I am not alone!
Lloyd? You're wrong, Overlord. Good guys may not always win, but they never give up.
After Zane becomes aware of his power and the Digiverse's power, the four ninja are able to reboot the system before the Overlord completed the transference. Cool moment.
Brother?
Ninja win the day. Obvious, but the season ain't over yet. Still got some loose ends. Borg was kidnapped, Pythor could still be up to no good, and though the transference wasn't completed, it was enough where the Overlord has a physical form. I actually really like this episode. I do think a lot more could have been done with the Digiverse, but it kept my interest throughout with the tension. And some comedic moments as well.
Can you put it more simply?
Look for a big bright light, airhead, then put your weapon in it.
Okay, got it. I can do that. Hey, I am not an airhead. Huh? What's happening?
You gotta clear your mind!
You were the one who called me an airhead!
No, it was me. See? He is such an airhead!
Episode 32. Codename Arcturus.
So yes, the season ain't over because Pythor retrieves the Overlord. Meanwhile, the ninja are at the Temple of Light, sharing the concern that enemies will go after the golden power. It was mainly Lloyd's concern, and he decides to use his last bit of golden power to restore the main four's elemental powers. They can now officially use their powers without any golden weapons or elemental blades. The only time they were able to do this was when they unlocked their true potentials, but yet their powers diminished after the golden weapons were taken. So did they really have the power inside them to be destined to serve as the elemental ninjas, or just chosen because why not? This is answered later in the series. Kind of. We'll get to that eventually. Immediately, without any setup, Pythor already has a plan for something. All we know is called Project Arcturus, and apparently it's the only way for the Overlord to complete his body.
Do you have time to search the Glacier Barrens?
Hey, I may not be able to move mountains anymore, but I can still cover ground. Over and out.
Well, it's kind of sad we got to see interesting powers for Lloyd, but now are just irrelevant.
Fear isn't a word where I come from.
Wait, is it fear or fair? I thought it was fair.
Fear? Fear is not a word from where I come from. Fear? Fear isn't a word from where I come from.
Oh. Anyways, Nia, Jay, and Cole are occupied. Not like that. So it's up to Kai to intercept a Ninjoid convoy.
I'm kind of a secret agent. Oops. Guess it's not a secret anymore. You want to go for a spin? I know. Spin Jitsu.
Though Kai seems to be out of character, because at this point he has grown up to teach Lloyd and learn to be mature as a ninja. But he is reckless here. Quite odd.
I'm a ninja. That's part of the job.
We need it, Kai. It's imperative your carelessness does not jeopardize them.
Relax. When have I ever been careless?
Remember, keep your distance. We only need to find out where they're headed.
Boring. What I want to know is, what are they hiding?
Careful. Keep your eyes on the road, Kai.
I was just getting the feel of it. You know, every car handles differently. Let's see if we can find some killer tunes.
Meanwhile,
You said you'd pick between us after the date. So, who will it be?
Right.
Yeah, this has been going on long enough. Just decide already.
My decision is Joel.
For as long as I can remember, I've always felt empty.
So after some convoy conflict and Nia being indecisive, the ninja regroup with Kai being taken.
what is Project Arcturus?
I've run every combination of these clues through my database to see how they're connected, but there is no correlation.
Maybe there's a reason why it's not in your database.
But everything in Ninjago history has been recorded inside me.
Not everything. Do you remember when we followed Garmadon back in time?
We did?
You don't remember, Lloyd, because when we returned to the present, it had been altered by what we had done in the past.
I remember, because I was there. You used the golden weapons to destroy my mega weapon. But when they collided, they were shot into
Space.
Oh god, wait, so did the ninja actually affect the past, or are they just in an alternate timeline? Because Pixel says it's not recorded in her database, or at least that's implied. Only the Four and Garmadon remembers what happens, but then Wu figures it out like he knew this whole time, which was implied. So the golden weapons which were shot into space are the only way for the Overlord to complete his body as the Golden Master. The ninja make the decision to join the rocket launch and be sent to space. This is quite an odd episode because it feels like it didn't get set up as much like other episodes. Maybe due to runtime and it being part of the shortest season. I don't know. It's decent, sure, but just weird how we're thrown into this new plot point of retrieving the golden weapons. Also, still don't like this love triangle. Kai is oddly out of character, and sad to see Lloyd just no longer having cool powers.
Episode 33, The Void.
Ninja in space! Jay loves it.
Is this the greatest thing ever, or what?
Ninja don't belong in space!
I'm with Cole! This is even beyond me!
Also, a detail to mention here, Jay has really gotten into Fritz Donegan as Lloyd got him hooked. Pretty funny.
Guys, we're in space! I thought this is stuff only Fritz Donegan gets to enjoy.
Fritz is from a comic book, dude! This is real!
Well, you got me hooked on the character. Would you lighten up and not step on my dreams of being a real starfarer just yet?
This is now the second point in where Lloyd acts more mature than the other four. The ninja must get aboard a main rocket with spacesuits, so Zane takes up going out, as he is the only one that can survive without oxygen. Quite a neat moment here.
You can get back. Ice!
Really? They find spacesuits and hey, wait a minute, why did the rocket have spacesuits? The ninjoids are the only ones going up, and they don't need oxygen. Why is there conveniently 4 spacesuits for 4 ninja that need oxygen? whatever, because they still get caught.
I can't wait to see the expressions on the faces of those metal chrome notes when they find out we've stowed away on board. They're ninjroids, Nimrod. They don't have expressions. Yeah. Zane has expressions. Zane's not like them. Do we really have to go over this right now? It's just so quiet. I'm only trying to fill the space. Get it? Space!
Some light action here. That's honestly because, you know, they're in space.
Gotcha! Next time, don't get carried away. Thanks. I owe you one. Okay, stay away from Nia. Maybe a different one.
Seriously, why is Cole continuing this nonsense? He has never expressed feelings for Nia. Borg Tower has been invaded, and the Overlord has some sort of body now. As for the ninja, Arcturus has landed.
No, don't.
So the ninja must retrieve the key to take the rocket for themselves, but must avoid the space parasites. They fail at this. Oh hey, Masako. But Lloyd uses the parasites to the ninja's advantage. Some more action here, and the ninja retrieved the key. Side note, I really like the background song here. Anyways, it's a twist! The parasites ate up the rocket, and the ninjas have the power to fly, so yeah, the ninjas still lose. Drama! Neat episode here. I don't have any complaints. Aside from the literal Deus Machina spaces. Seriously!
Episode 34, The Titanium Ninja.
Huh. We're at the finale already. I really don't know why the season is short, even considering the later seasons are 10 episodes, aka longer than this season. Nothing comes up in research. Anyways, the golden weapons return.
Have they melted down the golden weapons?
Yes. The golden armor will be ready for your evil bidding, my dark lordship.
Wait, he needed the golden weapons to make his armor? Not his body? Well, his body seems right now. I don't know. The ninja are still stranded, but they realize the power within each other to rebuild a rocket.
Realize the greatness within each other.
He's right. We can get off this planet.
What about your green power, Lloyd? It's too far. You'd never be able to keep us focused that long. No one happens to have a build-your-own-rocket kit, Andy, do they?
Whoa, that's it! You gotta build your own rocket kit? No, but we can make one. Arcturus may not fly, but she'll give us all the metal we need, and Zane knows the solar system better than anyone.
And Kai's fire could weld the missing parts.
Cole's manpower could do all the heavy lifting. Jay has enough electricity and nerd knowledge to make a halfway believable spacecraft. Hey, this could actually work. Let's fire this thing up and see if she'll fly.
Boosters? Check. Electronics? Check. Navigation? Check. How are we holding together?
Well, I'm gonna wish.
Let's go home, fellas.
That was fast.
What is this now? Hasn't Ninjago suffered enough already?
Oh, lady, you don't know.
Zane, entering the atmosphere means we have air!
No, it means we're gonna burn up!
Listen, with just enough air, we can now support our elemental shields. Let's try, guys!
Elemental shields? Since when can they do that? With Board let go, the ninja head to the Temple of Fortitude, which apparently resists golden power. Okay. The Overlord didn't even attempt to use that in the final battle. The ninja make it with the Overlord right behind him. Drama. Tension. Then they see the weapon that can stop the Overlord. A pill that will make him tiny.
Let me get this straight. You want us to get close to this guy who has armor that with a mere touch would make us toast, and you want us to give him a pill?
Though it could work because of Wu and Garmadon's brotherly memories. It's cute.
On the playground when we were kids, Temple Gate Tigers. I threw a mean curveball, and your stick could thread the needle. We never lost. So true. Get us close, Ninja, and we'll give the Golden Master his medicine.
So the ninjas suit up with armor to protect them from the golden power. Lloyd was kind of already wearing it. Kinda. But hey, these look neat. Then in the dramatic climax, the ninja approach the Overlord, knowing that the Serpentine are helping to protect the people. Character growth. The senseis do their trick, but Pythor eats the pill instead.
What's happening to me? No! That was it. That was all you've got.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Then Zane chooses to sacrifice himself. A absorbing the golden power. Still a heartbreaking moment.
To protect those who cannot protect themselves.
He was the best! Killing the Golden Master for good, Zane dies in the process. He'll be known as the Titanium Ninja. Oh no, wait, he's still alive! Cowards! And that's the end of season 3. The finale kind of feels lackluster. Like it was all just blazed through. It's decent. I still get sad about Zane, but everything seems just alright in the end, and it's obvious we're gonna get another season. I don't know, this season has really high highs, but the lows are just lackluster. Let's look at each of the characters. Kai, not much has happened to him this season. He doesn't really have development, and he was kind of out of character in that one episode. Not much going for him this season. Basically, his whole thing was that he was against technology, but then again, it was kind of for all the characters, really. Cole, I mean, he got to do stuff, but he basically just caused trouble between Nia and Jay's relationship, so I don't really like that. As for Jay, he had to go through the turmoil of the love triangle, so what does he earn from that, or gain from that? Basically, the reason that I don't like this love triangle is basically because Nia and Cole never had any like chemistry or interactions in the past. It's always been Nia and Jay, and you suddenly throw this whole perfect match thing, and it's just weird to me. It's backtracking a lot. Then there's Zane, who has had the most development, which makes sense because he's kind of the main character for this season. He's the one that dies at the end. He basically gets a new girlfriend who's like compatible, like perfect match for him. Unlike Cole and Nia, whatever. Having scenes of Zane just having these raw moments, just oh my god, like that's like the best moments of the show. Zane has some raw moments. We don't really find out what powers him. That was one of the questions early in the season. Still don't really know. Then there's Nia, who's kind of just been in the middle for the love triangle. And it's just disappointing. I mean, she still does get to do stuff throughout this season, but she doesn't really do any like Samurai X stuff. It's just been less prominent with each and every episode that progresses. There's just no real mention of Samurai X, which is disappointing. Then there's Wu, who's taken a step back from being the sensei. He was kind of evil for most of this season, but it makes sense. We've gone through 2 seasons where the ninja have been fully trained and mature to, you know, fight as a team and be the elemental ninjas they are destined to be. So it kind of makes sense we don't really have like a guidance teacher anymore in the show. But then there's Garmadon, who's also a sensei, but is more there for Lloyd than the whole team, in which it is something new to us because we get to have like this father and son bond now instead of being like the good versus evil father-son bond. Speaking of the father and son bond, there is Lloyd. Okay, so Lloyd, I'm a bit disappointed because we get to see like he has more powers that he is capable of, but it just becomes irrelevant after like an episode, and it's really disappointing. Other than that, that's all he gets. He doesn't really have anything else going on for him. We start off the season like, oh, he will defeat the Overlord again, but in the end, it's Zane that defeats the Overlord. So what does Lloyd get out of this season? This is the point, however, where the ninja aren't training anymore. They have already grown as ninja and characters. So we'll just have to see where the writers take them.
What a strange season. Yeah, exciting. Just felt so short-lived. At least there's the solution of technology not being the solution to all problems. Yeah, people totally listen to that. It's great to know that the message is resonating with people. Hopefully it'll make a positive impact.
The Golden Master was defeated. Ninjago was saved. Zane was lost. Or was he?
He's alive.
Now, you and the ninja are invited to a mysterious island. They must compete against other elemental masters in a bizarre game of survival, and nothing is as it seems. Join your favorite ninja as they search for the answer to the ultimate question, what happened to Zane? The Tournament of Elements, new episodes of Ninjago, Masters of Spinjitzu.
Episode 35, The Invitation.
You got closer than I thought you would. But then again, I didn't think you'd be quite so rough on my security droids.
Back into the swing of things, but...
Lloyd, where are the other ninja? I asked for all of you to take part in this test.
Oh, they really wanted to be here, but they all had other plans.
I understand perfectly well. The loss of Zane has affected us all. I haven't even heard word from my assistant Pixel since his memorial. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, so the ninja don't want to be ninjas anymore due to the loss of Zane. Jay is a game show host.
Oh, DD! Oh, what did it? Oh, DD! What? How did you get in here?
I'm a ninja, and you are wearing makeup.
Hey, it's concealer, a time-honored tool of the ninja. And what do you mean, team?
Cole's a lumberjack.
The team needs you now more than ever.
I thought I was good with a scythe. Turns out, I'm even better with an axe. I'm tired of fighting, Lloyd.
Who wants to hide when you can fight? So you're saying we get to fight? Ooh, I've got happy feet. I wanna fight.
And Kai is a slither pit fighter.
The team needs you now more than ever.
Who says the great and powerful green ninja needs a team? You seem to be holding down the fort on your own.
I get it, Kai. You ran out of bad guys to fight out there. You gotta come to a place like this. But where is the honor in that? Where's the Master of Fire?
It's the Red Shogun now. And where's the Master of Ice, huh? He's gone. But I'm still here. Who cares about honor? It should have been me. I should have been the one who...
You always thought you should have been the one. First it was being the Green Ninja. Now this. When are you gonna start thinking of someone other than yourself? If you change your mind, you know where I'll be.
The three are all down in their feelings. Lloyd attempts to bring the team back together, even suggesting a new member.
Maybe we should add someone new to our team.
A new ninja?
Though we won't know who he is referring to, or even if he is referring to anyone at all. However, a criminal activity delivers a message to the ninja. Zane is alive. Yeah, we know. The actual new news is that they are invited to a tournament of elements conducted by the Master Chen, the guy who makes noodles.
You do realize there's a fortune inside, right? Oh, so that's why they're called that.
Quite a rush into things, but hey, if you're only doing 10 episodes, do what you gotta do. But wait, Tournament of Elements? More elemental masters than the main 4?
Are there others out there with powers like us?
Why would you ask?
Garbodon avoids the question. The ninja go. Why didn't they just wear their previous season outfits? They don't have those anymore? What happened?
I told you we shouldn't have worn them.
Garbodon still joins and will act as this season's sensei, basically. We get introduced to the other elemental masters, and Garbodon gives us new lore of elemental powers.
Why haven't you or Wu ever told us there are others with powers like us?
Because there are some things we don't want you to know. You were led to believe you were special, yet you never questioned where your powers came from.
Are you implying that I'm not special?
Everyone on this ship is a descendant of an original elemental master.
Elemental Master? Who are they?
They were the first Spinjitzu Master's guardians, each endowed with an elemental power that has been passed down through generations.
If that's true, then so is my sister Nia. But she can't do what I can.
Can't she? Power lies in all of you. It only needs to be awoken. The fighters here serve no master, and have managed to unlock their own true potential. For instance, that pale man, a distant relative to the Master of Light. Watch closely. You'll see how he stayed hidden all these years. Then there's Griffin Turner, grandson to the Master of Speed.
Hey, you can't lay a hand on me. Slipped and slipped.
None of these are really elements. Elemental powers. Elements.
Master of Speed? That's not an element.
So asks the Master of Lightning.
Oh, snap. He got you there.
Wait, so what does that make Zane? Considering his, you know, ninjoid situation. Is he a descendant? But that doesn't make sense, because he was built. Anyways, Kai takes a liking to one of the elemental masters and ruffles feathers with another. Quick little fight, and yes, Zane is in fact alive. Quite a fast episode into things. It doesn't dwell on the ninja's attempt at retiring, and the retcon of the main four being special is a bit jarring, but also makes sense. For the most part, it's a good introduction into the new season at least. Here we go, we get introduced to a new remix of the Weekend Whip. It's neat. I think the sound fits the style this season.
Episode 36. Only one can remain.
Garmadon exposition dumps on the crew. It's quite a lot of information that Wu and Garmadon withheld from the ninja.
The pleasure is all mine, Klaus.
I'm sure it is.
Definitely feeling some tension between you two. Yeah, and how is it we're on an island I've never seen on any map? And care to explain how the face to Ninjago's most popular noodle house is secretly assembling an underground fighting tournament?
Master Chen used to be a friend. Now he's a traitor. During the Serpentine Wars, Chen turned against his own kind and sided with the treacherous snakes.
The battle you and Uncle Wu fought together in? He was an enemy?
He used deception to divide the elemental masters. We barely defeated the Serpentine. And in a deal for his surrender, Chen was to never leave this island. Little did we know, he'd begin to build his criminal empire from here. Chen lives like a king. Here he's totally self-sufficient. The only way on or off this island is with his permission, which you have to earn.
You never told me about this place. How do you know so much about this island?
Because before Chen was my enemy, he was my sensei.
You never told me you had a sensei.
When I was your age, I sought a darker means of guidance. He taught me to win at all costs, no matter who I hurt. It wasn't until you saved me that I saw the light.
Chen and his crew are fond of the extinct anti-Khandrai race, as they are the most powerful Serpentine, so the symbols represent the pride of the tournament. Also to note, the descendants of the Elemental Masters act more as anti-heroes, as they only want to fight for glory. Pretty important detail for this season, as we've never seen them before be heroes.
You want the glory of being the greatest fighter in all of Ninjago!
And what happens if they lose?
Lose? Who here likes to lose?
Anyways, the ninja get accommodated quickly. They also get new outfits, and they're pretty neat. The half masks actually make sense for the style, unlike the last outfit set. Whatever. The tournament begins. Lloyd, are you going to puberty again? Kai is going to a situationship. Cole is stuffed with food. Jay is naked. The sequence goes by pretty quickly with Kai and Karloff, Master of Metal, go toe-to-toe for the last Jade Blade. It doesn't last long though. Kai wins with Karloff eliminated. But the ninja are concerned where the trapdoor leads. Good thing they are ninja. They plan on searching the island and things get saucy.
Jay, would you stop making noise?
You had asked about my power.
Yeah. Oh, it's so cold out. Better call it a night.
No, not that. That.
Okay, I feel ridiculous.
They go into a secret tunnel and notice peepholes into Skylar's room. She has firepower, and that only means they are possibly related. Ruh-oh.
Kai's heart is on fire! Kai's heart is on fire!
The ninja come across a secret ceremony with Chen using a staff to absorb Karloff's power.
He stole Karloff's power, and he used ice. That means he must have already stolen Zane's power too.
Guys, you're kind of talking loud. I don't know how the others aren't hearing you. Great job. So the ninja agreed to follow along with the tournament due to the close call. Then yeah, that's that. It's basically still an introductory episode, like what is this tournament, what's the island, what is Chen planning. Still kind of enjoyable though.
Episode 37, Versus.
This time we open on Zane with a shiny new look. He's been getting nightmares of some mysterious dragon, but is awakened by Pixel.
It's amazing you dream. I've always wondered what it's like. You've always been special.
Where am I? Who are you?
I'm Pixel, a friend. And you're in danger and have to get out of here. Your memory drive is out of sorts, and your elemental power...
Elemental power?
You're a Nindroid, Zane, and ninja. And your friends are here to save you. But they can't do it all. You have to remember who you are.
Friends?
Remember, Zane.
Memory loss. Honestly fair for what happened.
You saved your friends and then rebuilt yourself.
How? Nia is dumping her boy problems on Wu.
Sure, Jay's cute and funny, and I'm always laughing around him, but everything's about him, and he never takes me seriously. More like he's...
Right, he never takes you seriously.
Then there's Cole. He's handsome, and I suppose I connect with him on a deeper level, but everything's so serious with him, you know what I mean? Socket wrench.
Young emotions are complicated.
Sensei, these are needle-nose pliers. I asked for a socket wrench. And could you at least try to impart some wisdom?
No way. I'm not sticking my finger into that beehive.
Honestly, kind of funny. With no word from the ninja, Nia goes on a search. We get some actual tournament fights now, as the episode name implies. Up first is speed versus gravity, mind versus nature. Really? Then it's fire versus smoke. Smoke comes from fire. Okay, besides that, they're pretty good sequences.
Keep up. I'm over here. Can't catch me. This doesn't look good.
Mind, Speed, and Kai get to move on in the tournament. With the tournament moving on, Chen and Klaus do know that it was the ninja that snuck in their ceremony, but instead of rushing them to be eliminated, Chen wants some entertainment, so they meddle with the bracket for Cole and Jay to go against each other. Even though I don't like the love triangle rivalry, at least we get an actual fight. But the ninja approach Inreo, the master of mind, to find out what's going on.
That's really impressive, Nerdo.
It's Inreo, master of the mind. And Cole thinks Jay won't last long in a fight.
You think that? Well, you just said it yourself. But you didn't have to believe it.
Don't be offended, Cole. Jay here thinks you're the least valuable ninja.
You don't say.
Okay, he's cool. The fight approaches, and Inreo does find information about a certain spell, but that's all he's got. As for Zane, he learns that Pixel was scrapped. Oh no.
I will always be a part of you.
You're right. You will always be a part of me.
Zane, what are you... Zane, you've taken my neural drive and inputted it into your processor. You're ingenious.
Not ingenious. Upgraded. I'm sure there'll be other surprises about me we'll find out together. But until then, let's both go.
Zane, behind you.
Sweet moment, but cut short.
I never meant to hurt you, Jay. If I knew it would destroy our friendship, I'd take it all back. Well, if we're being honest, I was upset about losing Nia, but I take blame for that. I was more upset about losing you. We used to be good friends. The best, right?
Do we even have footage of the two being best friends? Do we? Anyways, they end up working together, but Cole makes a sacrifice to be eliminated. Wait. He grabbed the J-Blade first. Why wasn't he declared a winner? Then Nia detects Zane's beacon. But stay tuned for the next episode. I like the Tournament of Elements concept, but this whole episode feels more like a filler idea rather like a, ooh, we're doing an episode with this concept, you know?
There's a valuable lesson here, son. If you turn your back on your first evil sensei in an effort to go straight, you may not be served creamy biscuits.
Episode 38, Ninja Roll.
We are immediately thrown into the next fight with Jacob, the master of sound, going against Skylar, the master of amber. Amber.
Her element isn't fire. She's the master of amber, power of absorption. She can emulate the power of anyone she's touched.
Thanks, Garmadon. But why call it Amber? Yeah, so Kai and Skylar aren't related.
You're telling me we're not related?
Oh boy, here we go again.
Rooting for you, Kai. By the way, what's with her wearing a ninja mask? That's not answered. Anyways, Chen is pissed about Jay and Cole teaming up, so he takes away privileges, which pisses off the other elemental masters. As for Cole, he now has to work in the noodle factory, along with the other elemental masters that were eliminated. Speaking of noodles, Nia tails the noodle food trucks with Dareth tagging along. Hell yeah, Dareth is back!
I need my Puffy Punch sticker!
With the tournament continuing, it is now time for the Green Ninja versus the Master of Form.
Did I ever mention I once placed first in the mother-son skate-off? I should have never admitted that.
Weirdo.
It's a skate race, and the other masters get to help out. I actually like this, changing it up for the tournament instead of, the usual fights.
Thunderblade!
Hey, I know this game. It's just like...
It's not like that. This is my game. I made it up. Fully original.
Also, with everyone pissed at the ninja, all the masters team up with Camille, Master of Form. We get more of a comedic action sequence here. Still nice.
Good luck to everyone, but mostly Camille because we all want the Green Ninja out.
BFFR. What did that spell? B fucking for real.
No, I hold the weapon with 100 points. Klaus can attest. Tell them, Klaus.
You were born with skates on, Master.
True story.
True story. Just like all of his far-fetched endeavors.
There was once a time when you were quite comfortable with lying. It worked on Misako, didn't it?
Yo, Garmadon lying to Misako? Unfair? We'll learn more about it later. So after realizing that they need to make friends with the masters, the ninja tell them about Chen's plan.
This isn't about Lloyd winning. It's about all of us stopping Chen. And why are you telling me this now?
Because it's never too late to do the right thing.
Ugh.
He's telling the truth. I know.
Then why have you now decided to help?
I'd rather be on the winning team.
Oh, alright. F you too, Nero.
Take the wheel!
Wait, what? Why did it do that? I know for the Lego set, but why? Lloyd wins. Yeah, that's expected.
No! 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 He cheated! Lloyd loses!
Be fucking for real.
If you kick us all out, what kind of tournament will you have then?
Fine! Have it your way! Form loses!
As for Cole, he finds Zane and is motivated to make trouble. I definitely like this episode, as it's more creative with the tournament concept. Definitely top 3 for this season. Jacob also dies.
Take him to feed my serpent.
Episode 39. Spy for a spy.
But first order of business, I gotta let the others know I'm busting them out.
Near put message in cookie?
I know, right? That's why it's called a fortune cookie.
Alright, already this episode is interesting because with Cole captured, he gets more screen time and is doing things. Hallelujah! Also with Nia, she's gonna go undercover.
Oh yeah, perfect, I'm good. Presenting Miss Kabuki! Yeah!
How did you manage to change my clothes?
A true ninja never reveals his secrets.
Dareth? Dareth? So 8 remain in the tournament with Master of Poison eliminated off screen. Well. But in a turn of events, Chen confirms he is stealing all the Master's powers. Yet he still lies.
It has come to my attention that there are rumors floating about that I am stealing everyone's power. I am!
What about the spell?
Spell? What spell?
Don't believe him. It's just another trick. Neuro read Klaus's mind and saw it. Tell them what you saw, Neuro.
I don't remember. Truthfully, I'm a bit more interested in knowing more about that staff.
Oh, alright. F you too, Nero. Also, Cole's plan fails short in getting the fortune cookie to the ninja, as Skylar takes it.
How do you think they found out about your little alliance? Someone in your circle of trust is a spy.
A spy?
Do you know that servant girl?
Know that girl? Of course not. Why? Jealous?
My fortune tells me Cole and your friend Zane will be breaking out. You're lucky this didn't end up in the wrong hands.
Oh wait, she's still good. Yay! Anyways, the ninja only suspect Master Shadow, especially there is now the possibility of a spy in the competition. Cole gets more screen time as he causes trouble to get the keys that will break him and Zane out. Great sequence. Also to note, the writers dropped the memory loss detail pretty quickly, so cool, I guess.
Cole, you've returned. Of course I did. I made a promise. Now come here, you shiny new tin can. Ah, can you feel the love?
No.
Back to spy. Nia takes a peek of what Chen and Klaus are up to by checking what spell they speak of. As for the masters, they check who is the spy with a pretty easy detail to find out who.
Everyone who's ever worked for Chen has the Anaconda tattoo on their back. Find the tattoo, find the spy.
Anyone object?
Can I go now?
Not until we check everyone. Who's next?
Let's get it on.
Then Nia gets into trouble. Well, mainly Dareth. The ninja's plan fails short and Dareth gets a neat sequence for himself. That's cool for him. But then he exposes Nia. God damn it, man.
Hit her and get that spell!
They've ordered everyone after some kabuki girl.
How does news travel that fast? This is an island with really no technology, huh? Anyways, Nia also gets a neat sequence. Then it is revealed Skylar is the spy. And it's also Chen's daughter. Honestly, not surprising. In a way that, like, she's, you know, the spy, because, you know, she was like, she was put a lot of focus on her from the beginning, especially with Kai. Not surprising that she was like Chen's daughter. I really saw no similarities. Like, there was no like red hair or, I mean, there's really no details in the similarities between the two. I don't really see it. I don't know. This could be considered filler since there's no tournament event going on, but this episode is filled with good sequences from characters who normally don't get enough screen time, so I like that.
Exit is just around the bend.
You go. I can't. A ninja doesn't save himself. He protects those who can't protect themselves. I have to go back. I have to go back and save them all.
Although the spy shit gets pretty repetitive. Editing me, put down a counter of how many times spy was said.
Someone in your circle of trust is a spy.
A spy? A spy?
Other ninjas sniff out the spy in their alliance.
This is about finding out who is the spy.
I'm not your spy.
Find the tattoo, find the spy.
I have a feeling a spy may well be in our midst. The spy may have the page still on them.
It's coming from the spy. Find the signal, find the spy.
I ain't your spy, and I ain't your friend either.
It was Shadow. He must be the spy.
And if you still think I'm the spy, watch me walk out that door.
Oh, a spy tells me the Master of Lightning is hurt.
What about the spy?
Have you checked out the waterfall?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So serene.
I meant for spies, you idiots!
Yes, sir.
Now, come on!
So you're the spy. My spy, have they found the girl?
No.
Episode 40. Spellbound.
Tensions are high. Literally. And another suit upgrade for the ninja. Okay, so these go back to the headgear that was used before Season 3 and are more in line with Skylar's design. They aren't bad, just aggressively okay. So Chen makes the plan for the masters to chase down Nia with the page of the spell he intends to use.
Boy, use your energy dragon!
Energy dragon? Like the dragon he uses in the final battle, but not golden, instead green? It's never been brought up before, so I don't know. Lloyd struggles a bit as the sphere got to him, but overcame it. It seems a bit much, considering this type of thing has never been brought up, like fear controlling the dragon or whatever. Meanwhile, Cole and Zane conducts their plan to escape along with the eliminated masters. And Dareth.
The sewer network is old and can only sustain so much weight. But after adding up all our combined masses,
The pipes will hold by the slimmest of margins.
When metal friends say slimmest of margins, how slim?
It won't work. Back to the drawing board.
Garmadon dumps more dad lore about his past with Chen and Klaus. You ever just have a dad like that?
But Master Chen, even the Anacondrae are making concessions. There could be a truce, there could be...
Never trust a snake, Lord Garmadon.
Oh hey, never trust a snake.
Don't look so sad.
Wait a minute.
I've intercepted something that will make you feel better. A love letter. Apparently your pathetic little brother feels the same about that girl you admire.
Misako.
His words are so heartfelt. They could sway how she feels about one of you.
I didn't write this. I shouldn't be reading it.
Didn't you? It could be your name on it. Certainly you feel the same.
So Misako was supposed to end up with Wu? Holy moly, Wattpad! Anyways, the plan isn't for the Masters to capture Nia, but rather capture them.
And I want to find her to help you get the spell and stop Chen once and for all.
Maybe we should be together. That didn't come out right. I mean, it's a big island, so maybe if we were a couple... no, what I'm trying to say is,
You want me to help you find your sister. Of course. I'll follow you.
It's good to work with people you trust.
Oh, Kai, buddy.
You'll never get away with this, Chen. Are you serious? Where have you been? I've been getting away with it time and time again. Oh, take him away, he's boring.
Yeah, he is boring. More dad lore, hooray! During the Serpentine War, the Anacondrae were the hardest to fight against.
We've taken the village, General Arcturus.
Oh hey, Arcturus.
Only one can remain.
Oh hey, only one can remain. Man, these writers sure know how to connect everything, even if it's simple. But Garmadon didn't want to fight for Chen despite the evil tempting him. Though even then, some masters turned against each other. Good old drama. I like it. Not all hope was lost, as the flutes were the key to combat the Serpentine. Oh, and also to note, yeah, that's Kai's father. I mean, pretty obvious. I guess those years were hard. Look at the difference. Might I add, how come Pythor is the only one of the Anacondrae to look like that? You know, the extremely long neck. Seems weird. Anyways, the Anacondrae generals were banished to the Curse Realm. Important detail later. Garmadon has essentially become a character who is telling the right things but doesn't follow his own advice. Yet it's not dwelled on for too long, so it works here.
All this time, you never told Wu about your past with Chen?
What would I have said? I would have lost your mother, as well as my brother, not to mention...
Someone once told me you need to control your fear, and not let fear control you.
You're right. Once we put all of this behind us, I'll make things right. But first, we need to find Nia. Come on!
He just wants to make things right from his past. Back to plot B, the Eliminated Masters will build a rotojet to escape.
Karloff used to be an aeronautical engineer back in Metalonia.
Metalonia? Is that a village or city in Ninjago, or an entirely different country? Oh, okay, a region and also settle for future stories. Got it.
Great idea, but two things. We don't have a rotojet, and what good is a jet if we're underground?
Minor action here, and Skylar slips on her use of her power.
I had to obey my father, or else...
Chen's your father?
Lloyd is the last one, and it's up to him. Definitely an episode used for lore and not the tournament or action in general, but hey, I appreciate it. Though also kind of filler, because did Chen really need to set up this game? He already had all of the masters in his grasp.
Episode 41, The Forgotten Element.
So the rest of the masters' powers are going to be taken.
My father gets everything he wants. I had no choice.
Just tell me one thing. Was it his idea to make me fall for you, or yours? Because it worked.
It would have been so funny if that wasn't the plan at all and Kai is just playing his big ego. Anyways, Kai is kept and Invisible Man is still invisible. I guess they didn't bother giving him a face. Lloyd, Garmadon, and Nia are staking out to figure out their plan. We also get this random side minor plot with the soldiers.
Would you look at that? The foot soldier like Izor can move the chain of command. Why can't we?
mean, the guy's only got one good eye, and we've got two. We could spot a ninja twice as fast as he could. But he's got a mohawk, and his name, Izor. It's got a real ring to it, and it's practical. You know, all his creepy sore eye and all. That's it. We need names. We need something that'll make us, stand out. I got it. Call me Kapow. Ooh, that's good. What should I be? I know. Hey, who's that? It's Maleficium! Maleficium? That's a horrible name. I can hardly pronounce it. Then how about... Chop. Chop. Yeah, I'm not gonna judge. Wait a minute. Yes, I am. That is awesome! Look out, world. Kapow and Chop. Moving up the ranks. Yeah.
No talking on duty, minions.
It's actually Chop and Kapow.
I said no talking!
I don't know, kind of funny.
A scale from the Great Devourer, Captain Soto's peg leg. A cog from the Celestial Clock, Zane's Pink G.
Whoa, wait. How does Chen have any of these items? That's not answered. Some slight backstory of Chen and Skylar. So, Chen's arc is that he was told he would amount to nothing, especially when he had no powers to inherit or any to give to Skylar. So his answer is to become an anti-Contrast Snake, who are the most powerful warriors. Thankfully, it's not just another villain who wants Lloyd's power, but is essentially another villain seeking greater power. It still works here though. What I like about Chen, he kind of just has this unconventional planning of his villainous plot. Though sometimes kind of makes some of the episodes filler, but it's kind of funny.
But what if I also told you there were secrets about your parents that your senseis never told you? Dark secrets.
My parents? What secrets?
So many questions that can so easily be answered.
Oh, come on, Lloyd, you're better than that. Chen and Lloyd fight after Kai's supposed betrayal.
This will all make sense when it's over.
That line gives it away.
Ice!
Ooh, I like visuals.
This isn't you, Kai. Don't do this.
Sorry, sis. This is the way it has to be.
And the wink gives it away.
If Chen trusts me, I can get close to the staff, and then...
Why would you tell me this? After I betrayed you.
You spared me for a reason. And you know I'm far too fetching to resist.
Masters escape with the Rotojet as the ceremony begins to steal Lloyd's power.
Just look at us. We're escorting the big dogs now. Like I said, Kapow and Chop moving up the ranks.
Okay, wait, what was Kai's plan to break out Nia and Gamadan? He didn't know about the Rotojet.
Zane, you're back.
What? What is on my back?
This thing's awesome!
Kai, it holds too much power! Destroy it! The power is corrupting him! If we don't get that staff out of his hands,
No one is taking my staff!
Now, bad guys in big trouble.
It always brings tears to my eyes when I see the old gang back together.
Okay, I can see why there was a whole I love this power, but seems unnecessary because it doesn't last long. Then the episode just kind of ends. There isn't a big sequence of all the masters fighting together, but I guess it's to be saved for the finale. I will say, this is a good episode. Chen's villainous shines here. I would have liked to see a bigger action sequence for all the masters together. Kai's little I need all this power thing was really not necessary. I don't think it was, but I like it. Decent episode. Mainly because of Chen, but yeah.
Episode 42, The Day of the Dragon.
The ninja makes sure that Chen and his army don't leave the island.
What about Skylar?
She wasn't able to pick her family, but she was able to pick her friends. And since you're her friend, that means so are we. We'll find her.
He's right. With no way off the island, it'll only be a matter of time.
How are they going to leave?
I couldn't have asked for a better pet. Garmadon will pay for what they've done.
Yeah, big tear for the big snake.
Though another solution to the spell is that Chen can use Skylar because she has all of the master's powers.
Skylar, how dare they tie you up? I blame myself for your slip in judgment.
It wasn't a slip in judgment. The ninja were right.
And I was wrong. Wrong to steal their powers. Wrong to want to transform myself into a snake. Wrong because you needed a father, and I wasn't there.
You think think my powers can still turn you into Anaconda?
You have absorbed the powers of every elemental fighter.
But the staff crystal was destroyed.
And that crystal was obtained from the crystal case here on the island, which we can now go to complete the spell. We have everything we need to make everyone happy. Isn't that great news?
But this isn't just my power. It's all of it. Taking everything from me could hurt me. Worse.
No, that is perfect.
You care more for your power than your own daughter.
Without power, I'm insignificant. Is that what you want? An insignificant father?
I never had a choice, did I? You should have never taken off the chains.
Get her!
Some good father and daughter drama. Ooh.
Chen just figured out Skylar's powers can finish the spell. She's in danger.
He's replaced his elemental staff with the elements in his daughter.
Very insightful, Garmadon. Thank you.
Karloff wished he could do that.
So, there I was, the helmet of darkness at my feet, destiny in my grasp. Wait a minute, where'd everybody go?
How dareth you. Zane has a realistic depiction of a anxiety attack. An ice dragon is scaring him. We'll get to that later. But we get a good chase sequence here with Skylar on the move.
I have an idea.
You're reading my mind.
Fire!
Damn. I ship it. Then we get a dramatic climax of Garmadon and Klaus. Klaus has been interesting as he has only wanted to prove himself to Chen and finally trying to settle it by wanting to send Garmadon to the Curse Realm. That's some good dramatic But we ain't at the finale, so it's Klaus that is sent away.
No, that it was I who defeated you, and I who will take your title. I, Lord Klaus!
Never rest on your laurels, because you lower your guard!
You fool! You're pulling us both in!
No! Just you!
On the other hand, there is development for Zane.
You are not afraid of dragons. You used to have one.
I'm afraid of this one. My memory doesn't remember everything from my past.
You must remember who you are. You are the White Ninja.
I am not the White Ninja. I am just a replica. I am afraid.
Okay, the memory loss is actually still a thing, and Zane even calls out that he is only a replica. But again, who really rebuilds him? How did Chen capture him? Who cares, because Zane is officially the Titanium Ninja, not the White Ninja. And that fixes his anxiety. Well, that's not realistic. Anyways, the spell is somehow working.
Treyaux, Keely, Nepti. No! Eek, Modo, Gloop? Not Gloop, Glop. Glop! Master, shouldn't Klaus be reading this?
Yeah, it works. So I guess now the ninja are overrun by Anaconda warriors, but it doesn't last long. They leave the island because they take the heroes' vehicles. Okay, now we get to this. All of the masters have a elemental dragon, they just doubted themselves. But fear or doubt hasn't really been the theme of this season, at least not to me. Also, they all figured out how to do it really quickly. That's not realistic. I don't know, decent episode, just some details the writers went back on that felt disconnected from the main story. The only real main theme that spoke out the most was said at the end, we are one, all of us.
Chen brought us here so that only one would remain. Well, we are one.
Hello?
Oh damn it, Jacob didn't die. That would have been funny.
Episode 43, the greatest fear of all.
Well, thank God it's not 8 episodes.
Chen and his Anaconda army have a day's start on us. Be prepared for anything and everything.
How did we lose so much time?
You know, you took an oath never to leave a man behind.
And we're not all quick learners. Mastering your fear to create power dragons takes time.
Well, clearly not. So Chen hasn't ended up attacking Ninjago. Why are they still scared of Serpentine? They literally helped you guys last time. Anyways, the spell isn't actually complete because according to the spell book, they need the venom of a real Anaconda. So the crew visit the prison for Pythor to learn about the Anaconda.
Sorry I had to confiscate your weapons.
Wait, what weapons did they have? I thought they weren't really using weapons anymore because they have their elemental powers.
Why, yes, Pythor. This may very well be the greatest cup of tea you've steeped. Oh, you flatter me, Rodrigo. But do go on.
We need your help.
Funny.
I suppose this is about that culturally insensitive noodle baron and his ilk that are now anachondri.
Wait, I thought people didn't know about Chen's army. How does news spread fast in this world? Anyways, Chen's army needs anachondri venom, so they want to take Pythor. Lloyd, Wu, and Garmadon learned that Chen was playing both sides during the Serpentine War, lying to both the Masters and the anachondri.
The anachondri had every intention of honoring the troops. It was Chen who told us your kind was going to betray us. We had no other choice but to attack.
Chen said you were going to betray us.
Sounds like Chen was playing both sides.
Drama. Good prison sequence. But Pythor is taken. Oopsies. Wait, no! Oh.
As you can see, fear is a powerful thing.
Okay, so fear is the actual theme now. Sure. Okay. Supposedly, Chen sends out trucks to different areas of Ninjago filled with his army. So the Elemental Masters have to split up. Ooh, drama.
There's something wrong. What aren't you telling me?
We're on the threshold of war, and I'm a man snake. Take your pick.
You're my husband. I know you better than that. There's something else.
Do you remember the letter I gave you long ago?
Of course. Those words you wrote. It was the reason I fell in love with you.
That letter was not...
Oh. Some chase sequences ensue, but Skylar realizes pretty quickly that the trucks were a trick.
I can't! I'm too afraid!
It was all a trap.
Then that means...
The greatest victories have no battle. Our worst fears have come true.
Really? They are all afraid? Seems really forced. They dealt with worse. Chen's army ends up attacking just a village and not Ninjago City. Yeah, okay, sure. Just an okay episode with weird writing decisions, like the whole fear thing is just coming across as force. And damn, we're already at the finale. Alright.
Episode 44, The Corridor of Elders.
Run! Run away! Oh, watch your step!
They all already ran away, Chen. Oh. Oh hey, the new bounty. Looks clean.
No one will get hurt if you and everyone you know leaves Ninjago and never comes back.
We're not leaving our home. Wait, let us think about it. How can you even entertain him?
Ooh, drama.
We need more time.
You should listen to your brother, Garmadon. He's always had a way with words. It convinced Misako, didn't it? What's wrong? You look a little purple. Oh, that's right. Once a snake, always a snake.
Haven't you heard enough people, Father? What is he talking about?
Oh, he hasn't told you? The letter he wrote that made you fall in love with him. It was written by Wu.
I was trying to tell you. How could you, brother?
Oh, and about that truce? Deal's off. I actually only wanted to drop that delicious little bombshell. Toodaloo!
Of all the things.
Brother, don't let anger cloud your judgment.
Don't tell me what to do. You're no sensei, and you've never been one.
Whoa, damn. Okay, Wu just going off on Garmadon. You don't take Wu's girl. That's noted.
There's no ninja to be found. May as well become one. Ninja roll! The Book of Spells.
Pythor, you could have just jumped the whole time. He could have done that the whole time.
Look, I'm scared like the rest of you. It may look like we've lost, but it's not over. When we thought we lost Zane, it nearly tore us apart. But we didn't quit.
Well, no, some of you did quit. So the Masters have regrouped and conduct a plan to face the Anachondri at the Corridor of Elders. We get a nice sequence, though the Anachondri don't seem to act as strong warriors, but then they do. A little bit inconsistent, but it's a kid's show, what are you gonna do? They could have done that the whole time. Some of these Masters ain't doing shit, what the fuck? But Pythor comes to the rescue. He tells Garmadon that he could replace the banished Anachondrite general so they can get rid of the fake Anachondrite. Which also means it's time to write Garmadon out of the show.
We're not cursing you. We're not losing you to bring them back.
If we do nothing, we lose Ninjago.
We don't even know if they'll help.
We do know that the real Anachondrite wanted peace as much as us. It was Chen who started both wars. I never thought I'd say this, but Pythor was right.
I cannot allow this, brother.
Who are we fooling? There's not enough time for me to make up for the pain I've caused in my life. But if I could save Ninjago...
You want my blessing to walk out on us again? Fine! But don't expect me to stick around and watch you go. My real family need me.
Lloyd!
We do get a raw moment of Lloyd. Holy Also, Wu drops the whole girl stolen thing pretty quickly, including Misako. And Lloyd gets over Garmadon leaving quickly.
I yearn to make the world in my image. I never realized I already had in you.
So yes, the original generals curse Chen's army and the Masters win.
Yeah, we did it, guys! We did it!
The war is over.
I wouldn't call it a war, just a battle.
Thank you, Pythor. You should be rewarded for your courage and bravery. You have made your ancestors proud. Finally.
Oh, what can I say? Everyone can change.
That's more like it.
And thank you, Master Lloyd. Because of your friends, you have done what we never could. United the Serpentine, and your kind has won. Because of you, the balance is restored. And because of your father, our spirits can be free. You will have our eternal respect as the greatest warriors to ever battle for Ninjago.
The Masters begin to go on their separate ways, including Skylar.
We could use a girl like you in our gang.
A girl?
I mean, ninja.
Flattering. But now that my father's gone, someone's got to run the family business. Don't worry, no more underground crime, just noodles.
Please, you have to tell me.
Yes, I will put the Puffy Pot sticker back on the menu.
Oh, finally. All is right in the world.
Keep in touch.
I'd like that.
Okay, I ship it. In the end, the ninja honored the ancestors of the team and Garmadon.
We'll be ready for whatever comes next. Skeletons, snakes, ninjroids, and anachondrite wannabes. If they can't stop us, what can?
That's for tomorrow to decide. Today, we say goodbye to a legend.
Well, that was quick. I'm not gonna lie. That's a shitty finale. Pretty bare bones action besides Lloyd's moment, cause none of the Masters were doing anything. And I feel Garmadon's mistakes being exposed are glossed over pretty quickly. But hey, the season gets to end on a lighter note with the ninja all together again. I find season 4 to be interesting. A more original villain, though at times unbearable when Chen just acts as a man-child, but I like him when he's a man-child. It's weird. More lore, but ultimately retcon the backstory of the elements. Like what made fire, earth, lightning, and ice more special? We don't even learn much about the elemental masters. No focus on any of the characters, but plenty of individual moments throughout, especially with Cole. First there's Kai. It kind of seemed like he was being set up as the main character because, you know, his face is in the intro and there's some like stuff about like, oh, he still kind of wants to be the Green Ninja, even though that kind of backtreds on his development as a character. Then there's Skylar, who's becoming love interest for Kai. Kai still feels like he doesn't really get any new developments, really. I mean, he doesn't really get the girl in the end. He still does not want to be the Green Ninja, even though people said he wanted to be, but that's just backtracking on his development. whatever. Next is Cole, and there is definitely more interesting stuff for him to do this season. He just had some really great moments during the season, and I'm glad he got to shine more as a character. Next is Jay. There's nothing. There's no new development for him as a character, nor in his relationship with Nia. So, yeah. Moving on. Zane. Okay, so this is the point where he's like full-on robot replica of Zane. So he's gonna have some memory loss. He's gone a little bit back to taking things literally, from what the pilots introduce. But it's not as bad. It's more of like what we're used to. Next is Nia. I mean, she did get to do spy stuff this season. Not really much Samurai X stuff, but spy stuff. I think that's good for her. Wu? Nothing either. He doesn't really come back as his role as Sensei. That's Garudon's role again, and even then, again, he's still more of a Sensei to Lloyd. Also, Garmadon has been interesting this season, because as his role as a Sensei for the team, more so Lloyd, we get to learn more lore through him, which is refreshing, to say the least. And while I did like his development and like trying to confess his regrets from his past, it's still glossed over quickly. Then there's Lloyd. Okay, it seemed like they were still making him a main character because of the finale. I don't know. That's a bit too much. Although Lloyd did progress as a leader for the team. And I think that's a good direction for them to go because, you know, he's supposed to be like the special ninja, you know? So trying to lean him more into the leadership role for the team. Even though the original team trained Lloyd, but he's more powerful, so make him the leader, which makes sense. Fair enough. Continuing flip-flop of writing choices, good ideas for episodes, but also the tournament aspect didn't even leave much of an impact. Just everything about the season could have been more fun if it just had fun. Also to note, there's not been much animation or voiceover errors so far in these two seasons, so I guess they fixed that in their new era of production for the Ninjago series. So what does this mean for the new era of the show? Well, more seasons are definitely coming. More definitely came. Looking back, I think the show could benefit from more character-centric episodes and seasons, and from what I remember, that will be coming up. What an ending. An ending indeed. So is Wu going to take Misako? I know, right?